We have breaking news. We have been waiting for the judge to make a decision on the request by Donald Trump's lawyers to block his Friday sentencing in the hush money case. Let me bring in former Assistant Manhattan DA and MSNBC legal analyst Catherine Christian. And here on set with us, legal correspondent Lisa Rubin. It's very short. The stay is denied. That doesn't necessarily mean he'll be sentenced on Friday, does it?
No, it doesn't. And in fact, there are still minutes left in this game, if we're making a sports analogy. The appellate division, where Donald Trump is now, usually cases are heard by a panel of multiple judges, as Catherine was noting earlier. An emergency motion like this can be heard by a single judge. The problem that Donald Trump has now, in terms of blocking the sentence on Friday, is that the next time we understand that a full panel could be together is January 27th. That obviously doesn't bring him to a place where he can block the sentencing before he takes office. So I predict that his next move is to go to New York's highest court, the Court of Appeals, and ask for some emergency relief from that court. But we don't know exactly what he's going to do next. All I can tell you, Chris, is I feel really confident he's going to do something.
Okay, I think that about that, Catherine Christian. But talk a little bit more about the timing. Would it make a difference if this went over into post-January 20th, when he is, again, president of the United States, as opposed to president-elect?
Well, if he doesn't get a stay, meaning by Friday, of his sentencing, he will be sentenced. And then when he's president, he will be appealing it. The issue here is New York State criminal defendants do not get to appeal until they are sentenced. So the appellate division and the New York State Court of Appeals would be doing something for Donald Trump, President-elect Donald Trump, that no other criminal defendant would get. That's just the way it works in New York State. You can't appeal until you've been sentenced. So it'd be very rare that this stay would be granted. All of the issues that Donald Trump's lawyers are bringing up are issues that you bring up during your appeal after you have been sentenced. So he will, as Lisa said, keep trying and keep trying. But I think in terms of the state court, the appellate division, and the New York State Court of Appeals, he will not be successful in not getting sentenced by Friday. Maybe he'll have success on the federal side, but in terms of New York State, it's just a procedure. You cannot appeal until after you've been sentenced.
Catherine and Lisa, thank you both very much.